Hi everyone, I'm CJ aka Adventureshock 24 and welcome back to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, where today, I'm not 100% up to speed on what we're doing in this episode, so let's get a quick hint. Lapras may know something. Oh right, we're going to the beach, right? I almost forgot about that. Right, we're off to find Lapras to get some hints on what's going on with all the nightmare nonsense. Alright then, well, let's slide on over there. I figured out this funny little technique, and I figure it's finally time to share it on video. You just make sure you don't hold the move button for longer than a second, and you'll slide as you move. You won't do the walking animation, so it just looks kind of funny. Because we're just using our telepathic mind powers to move. There we go. And we're there. Say, Lapras, there's something we want to ask you. We're investigating the distortions in the fabric of space. Not complicated at all. Well, I mean, I guess it really isn't, considering they can go across the sea of time or whatever. The distortion of space itself. Yes, and we'd like to learn anything you might know about it, Lapras. Can you help us? Do you know anything? I'm sorry to say, I don't know anything about the space distortions. Oh, okay, well that was worth it. However, I do know of a being that embodies space itself. Pardon? A being that embodies space itself? Yes, time and space are deeply connected. So, just as Dialga governs time itself, so too, there is a being that governs the fabric of space. That being, who is it? Its name is Palkia. Yep, here we go. It's time for the space half of the storyline. This being is said to possess the ability to distort space itself, and Spatial Rift is said to be its domain. Another being like Dialga. I wonder if there's a third. So if we meet Palkia, we might be able to learn more about the space distortions. If that even sounds like a good idea. So, how do we get to Spatial Rift? I don't think you want to know. Can you travel there, Lapras? Just like you can go to the Hidden Land. Hate to disappoint, but I can't go to Spatial Rift. I don't even know where it is. That's all I can tell you. I know that it exists, I just don't know where it is. Sorry that I'm not much help, but no, not at all. Learning about the existence of Palkia is a big help. I mean, kinda. I guess so. Thank you. We'll investigate on our own from now. From now? Did I read that right? That didn't look right. So, basically, Lapras didn't know much. But he did tell us that Palkia controls space itself, and that being has in Spatial Rift. Palkia, huh? If we can meet with them, we'd be able to ask about all this. But we don't know where Spatial Rift is. Guess there isn't any point worrying about it right now. Let's continue to... The day is over already. Well, that was fantastic. No missions or nothing. Uh-oh. Nighttime cutscene. I think this might be the one I've been waiting for. The one I was thinking of every other time it cuts to night during a cutscene. Wah! Ah! Tremors! Random earthquakes. Well, that's convenient. Hey, Palkia. I have found you at last. The Defilers who are causing the distortion of space. Defilers, defillers, not quite sure what that is. Who are you? I am Palkia. I hold sway over space. I hold sway over space. Not quite sure what that means either. I have dominion over dimension. I don't think you quite understand what you're talking about. Or at least I don't. You're Palkia? You cannot escape now. I think all those words basically just meant you have control over all that stuff. In other words, this is the end of you. Well, that's convenient. And something's happening. We're floating away. And we're blasting off again, apparently. Oh, look! Not quite sure how to describe this location. Well, where is this? This is my domain! The spatial rift. How convenient. We were just told about this place's existence, and now we've been brought here. Thank you. That helps a lot. What? You dare distort space without my permission. I will be rid of you now. What? This is the end. What are you doing? Get away with that. There's absolutely nothing behind us. Yeah, there's just a void. It's like we're in the end dimension in Minecraft. And we've fallen off the void. Ah, they fell. However, there is no escaping me. You mean there was land back there and it's like... Huh. Maybe if you wanted to really trap us, you could have put us near a wall and not a ledge that has land below it. Okay. That was a surprisingly bouncy and soft landing. You okay? There's a Kangaskhan rock here, just like there's Kangaskhan rocks everywhere for our convenience. Everything about this is so convenient. It looks like we landed somewhere else. But this is all such a shock. Who knew things would turn out this way? Maybe the old player here, me. That was the cutscene I was waiting for. You know, over the past few episodes, like, there's been a million cutscenes that happen at night. Every single one, I was waiting for it to be this one. I don't understand. Why did Palkia suddenly attack us? See, that was one of the few things about this game that I actually remember from ages ago. He seemed to be bellowing about the distortion of space. Palkia seemed to know that we caused the distortion of space. And then they attacked us, but I don't understand why. There's no mistaking one thing. He's trying to get rid of us. Okay, maybe we didn't want to come here. He might attempt another attack. We should get out of here as soon as we can. How did they know our exact location? And if they do have the ability to know our exact location, then could they not just teleport to us right here and now? I mean, then again, I guess maybe they knew our location because they were told so? By whoever told them about us in general? Maybe. That probably makes the most sense. But anyway, as you can see, you only have access to, like... Throughout this dungeon, I'm pretty sure you only have access to your items that you bring with you here. So, like, I'm pretty sure there's nothing in here. Wait, what? You do have access to your entire storage inventory here? Oh. Well, that changes things. Oh. I didn't know that. I thought you didn't, like... I thought you were, like, when this cutscene happened, you were stuck with the inventory you had at the time for the whole rest of this area. But apparently not. Hence why I brought 10,000 healing items, reviver seeds, pure seeds. I brought so many items with me for this. But apparently I didn't need them all. Well, I guess we're just gonna... Should I bring anything else, seeing as there is storage here? Thing is, I wanted to have some space in case we found cool items along the way, but maybe we should just bring some stuff anyway. Gun Pebble, we have another one of these. This item has a nostalgic feel, switches to enduring status. Should we do it again? Nah, I'll save the Gun Pebble for another, much more important day. What else are we gonna bring then? A bunch of pure seeds, maybe? Just to make this go by quicker? Or maybe... I'll take one extra reviver seed. For good luck. Yeah. Look at how many focus moves I have. Ridiculous. I think that's it. I'm just gonna do that. 1 Reviver Seed for our troubles. Alright, let's go. Enough wasting time. I can't remember how long this is. I just remember I think it's pretty long, so this might take a while. I don't remember the exact amount of floors, though, so we could be in trouble. We could not be. This is the dungeon I was preparing for, because this is pretty much one of the only levels, other than that water one, that I really remember being super difficult. Okay, there was nothing interesting there. Ooh, a TM! TM number 1 of the day. What is it? Dive. Is this trying to encourage me to dive off the cliff again? I don't think it's gonna work out the same way as it did before. Yeah, so I'm not gonna do that. Ooh, TM number 2 of the day. What is it? I've never heard... Is this a Mystery Dungeon exclusive move? I'm pretty sure there's no such move as Wide Slash in the real games. What is this? What's Wide Slash? Inflicts damage on enemies on the 3 tiles in front of the user, diagonally and directly in front. That's so random, but okay. And, wait, what? We can both learn it? I've never heard of this move before, but somehow either of us can learn it. I'm intrigued by this. How much damage does it do, though? This might be a waste, but I'm kind of curious. I'm really curious. Let's see our moves. Is it worth getting rid of that for Body Slam on Eve? I'm not sure. I don't know. I really don't. I think my moveset with Quick Attack is like, this is perfect right now, because Quick Attack is my only ranged attack at the moment. So... And I already have a Wide Slash attack. And Eve has Magical Leaf, Energy Ball, so they have good range, but they have no moves that can hit around them a little. I'm considering maybe trying this out. Okay, I know, realistically speaking, this is a bad idea. Body Slam is a better move. It's probably 100% a better move. Because it can cause paralyze, and I'm pretty sure it's like... Oops. I'm pretty sure it's like 10,000 times more powerful than whatever this move is. But I'm just curious. Okay? I'm really curious. Can I still see the info? What's its okay, here we go. Here's where we get to see it. Hit ratio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stars. Power 7. That's cool. What's Body Slam? Whoa, it's actually more powerful than Body Slam. Didn't see that coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's the same amount of hit ratio, I think. Hang on. Am I looking at this right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm looking at this right. I think I am. Yeah. So they have so Wide Slash and Body Slam have the same accuracy, but Wide Slash has more, like, it attacks the surrounding enemies as well, and it has more power, but it has the exact same accuracy. Okay then, well, in that case, I'm going for Wide Slash then. I'm going for the I'm just, you know, I'm intrigued by this. Let's go. We'll forget Body Slam, and Eve learned Wide Slash. Cool. New move that I've never heard of before till now. Cool. Let's test it out. I'm gonna use Quick Attack so that it doesn't do much. Whoa, that was cool looking. Okay, I like this. I definitely like that. At least it looks really cool. Alright, Eve learned a new move. I guess, you know, if all goes wrong, that's one good thing to come of this. Okay, 88 damage on Eve. That's not exactly welcome here, Charizard. I'm just gonna use Thunderbolt on you real quick, and it missed, of course it did. Oops, I didn't mean to do that either. But you survived on your own, thank goodness. Okay. That was terrible. Ooh, cool! Finally! It's been ages since this has happened. A random reviver seed on the ground just waiting to be picked up. Yes, it's been forever since a scenario like this has happened. Every time I've seen like 10,000 seeds over the past however many episodes, and they've all been seeds I don't want or don't need. Finally, something useful. Okay, troll orb. I'm gonna use this to bring even more items closer. I'm gonna pick up the reviver seed, and I'm gonna ignore the rest of this stuff. Cool. And he's leveled up to 50. Sheesh, all the exciting, like, move growth and leveling up is happening to Eve right now. I need to, like, get some new tricks up my sleeve. Then again, I guess I don't really need to, seeing as my tricks are already perfect. Cause I can just speed up and then do focus punch in a single turn. It's like the most OP thing ever. I really don't need to learn anything more OP. Okay, we're in a bit of trouble here. Purely because I cannot take another hit right now. So I'm gonna go in the wall, use quick attack, and Eve will finish it off, hopefully. Yeah, good strats. And, I guess the trouble isn't over yet. I'm gonna wait for them to come over here, then I'm going to... Wait, they're a ghost type. Can they go through walls? I'm not sure. If they can, I'm in trouble. I don't think they can. Either way, they've been finished off by Eve, thank goodness. Also, another TM. Recycle. Recycle again. Okay. Do I need this? I don't even know if I want this. Also, I found a mobile orb earlier, which is basically a one-time use mobile scarf, which is kinda cool, I guess. Okay, let's organize again. And I'm going to... Oh, I have 2 escape orbs. I don't know why I have 2. Yeah, let's just swap one for that. And I'm dead. Okay, reviver seed time. I needed a regen anyway for old Thunderbolt. Alright, let's use agility and focus punch, cause it's my best move combo thing. And we've just spawned in a monster house. This is highly convenient. Okay, thank you for that. And the thing is, there's an Electivire there, so I have no idea if, like... I don't know if Thunderbolt is gonna work here. I don't know if there's, like, Lightning Rod being in effect here or not. I don't know. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to, well, for one, hopefully Eve takes advantage of Wide Slash here. And I'm just going to use Agility. Walk towards the middle. There we go, they're using Wide Slash. This is gonna be great. Perfect timing for Wide Slash to be learned here. I'm gonna come over here, and hopefully Thunderbolt works. Thunderbolt appears to work. Lightning Rod is not happening here. Okay, it wasn't Lightning Rod, it was Motor Drive. Okay. Okay, so it was here, but it's not the ability I was thinking of. Okay. Well, in that case, I should be able to just Focus Punch you. And then you should be out of here. I need to get you away straight away. And I'm being ganged up on by all the enemies around. This isn't good. I'm gonna take a bunch of damage. Or Eve's gonna take a bunch of damage. Okay, they're targeting Eve now. Okay, that's helpful? Question mark? Okay, here's my chance. Agility, and now it's time to one-hit destroy most of these enemies with Thunderbolt. Okay, it hit one. At least one. Okay, it's knocking a bunch of them out. Okay, good. I was hoping for a bunch of them to be knocked out from this. Okay, now let's go for another Thunderbolt, because I don't really need agility right now. Yeah. And they're getting knocked out by our super speed. And Eve's dead. Okay. Sheesh, these Charizard have no chill at all. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to, one-hit this. Actually, wait a minute. Just stop wasting all my seeds and items. You're wasting all my Reviver seeds. I do not like these Charizards at all. They're wasting all my items. on these pointless moves because they do, like, more than half my health with these attacks. Seriously, I don't like them at all. We just wasted 3 reviver seeds in, like, the same place. That's not good at all. And that was the last floor of the section as well. Oh, we were so close. We should have just ran away from all that. We would have kept our items and everything. Who cares about the stupid experience points? Man, we should have just left as it is. And we don't have access to other items, okay. Well, I guess that means we're at least getting closer to the end of this place. Deep Spatial Rift. Is this the last section of this? I can't remember if there's more after this or not. I really can't remember. A Tartar Seed, and a Reviver Seed, yes, okay. I was hoping both of them were gonna be Reviver Seeds then, but, I mean, at least one of them was. So we kind of, I guess technically we only died, like, twice in that whole thing. Because we just got one back. Thank you, Random World Generation. These enemies keep popping out of nowhere, and I'm just absolutely getting punished for it. Which is ironic, because they use punishment. Come on, please. I need health. I should just use an Oranberry right now. Like, the reason I keep losing Reviver Seeds is because I keep not bothering to use the healing item in scenarios like this. So, you know what? This time, I'm gonna actually use one. Please say this works. One hit, destroy them, and I missed. And they're gonna... Lost another one. I hate this dungeon so much. No wonder, in the back of my head throughout this whole series, I was saying, be prepared for this. Because it's so annoying. Everything keeps stealing my Reviver Seeds away. For no good reason. Wait, what? Size Bust Orb? I think I might know what this does, but just in case, I want to check. A weapon item that inflicts damage on the target. The bigger the target's size, the greater the damage. I don't know. Is this gonna be useful when we inevitably fight Palkia? I'm not sure. Cause, like, orbs don't work during bosses, I don't think. I'm pretty sure they don't. But, like, if they did, this would be amazing. I'm gonna take it anyway. But I don't think it's gonna work. When the time comes, I think I'm gonna end up wasting a turn trying it, but I still wanna try it. I just don't think it's... I really don't think it's gonna work. But it's like... I mean... Wait, what? A Long Toss Orb? Okay, now this is an orb I've never heard of in my life. What is this? An item that gives Long Toss status to the user, which makes any item thrown by the user fly until it hits a wall or a Pokemon. It has no effect on thrown rocks. Aww. Aww, it doesn't affect the rocks. It only affects thorns. Dang it. I thought... Because if it affected rocks, I'd just be able to throw... Just like, go to the far corner of a dungeon and just spam rocks in the opposite direction. I could just, like, hit literally every enemy. Even if they're on the opposite side of the entire floor. That would have been amazing. Sadly, they thought of that. So I can't be cheap. Dang it. Grey Gummy, why do you keep waking up the Kadabras? I guess that's why. Thank you for waking up the Kadabras. I grew to level 52. Finally, another level up. Hopefully I can, you know, maybe survive a little bit better after all this. Because this is not doing good things for my item inventory. I really need to buy more Reviver Seeds. Hopefully more end up appearing in stock or something. Or I should get more for missions. Either way, we're on the 9th floor now. I really don't know how long this is gonna go on for. And apparently it's not gonna go on much longer. We've done it. We're at the bottom. Is this where we fight Palkia? I mean, I guess it is. Huh? Over there, look. It's a dead end! Wow, thank you for that. I thought we were gonna see something interesting here, but no. Guess what? Hey, look over there, something exciting. A dead end. We wasted all our time here. What should we do? This is as far as we can go. Ah, tremors again. Is that just like a spontaneous habit? Whenever earthquakes happen, you just scream tremors. Your resistance is useless. You will never escape from this place. I will reveal why. It is your fate to be obliterated by me. Here he comes. We have to fight. Alright. Fight for survival or whatever. Alright, let's go. Wait, what? Why am I going to the diagonal right? No. What the heck was that? Why was I just going to the right? And now I'm at 1 health because of it. What the heck was that? That's not cool at all. You see, there's an annoying glitch. I don't think I've mentioned this in video before. I don't think I have anyway. But there's something wrong with my gamepad. So I have the screen taped up or whatever, because there's a crack on the gamepad screen that makes it so that, it thinks I'm always touching it in a specific spot where the crack is, which is on the diagonal right. And because of that, I almost just got done in by a glitch in my gamepad because it's not exactly new. So, yeah, that was almost awful. That was hardly fair at all. Okay. Well, I guess this is a major test of, am I, good enough at this game to handle this situation? Step 1, agility. Hopefully they're not super speedy right now, because that would be awful. Okay, strat number 1. Let's use a... I don't think it's gonna work, but I might as well try it. Sleep Seed. Does it work? Apparently it does. Okay, because sleep seeds work, this means I have hopefully an opportunity to test this out. Does the Size Bust Orb work? I don't think it will. This is gonna be a waste of a turn, but I want to test it. But a mysterious power prevented its use. Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna use agility again. Let's use agility again, and we might as well go for... The thing is, I kinda want to use an Oranberry to heal me. Kinda, but not really. I kinda want to. I'm not going to. It's a waste of a turn. Let's just use Focus Punch and do big damage first. And then they're gonna use Wide Slash. I don't think Wide Slash is your best move to use here in this situation, Eve. I really don't think so. Wait, what? Did Focus Punch not work or something? That should have done... I mean, it felt like I didn't do anything there. I used Focus Punch, didn't I? Hello? Is this gonna work? Okay, apparently Eve's just gonna do all the work for me. That wasn't difficult at all. My game almost glitched me out. I ended out at 1 health, and I still never used a Reviver Seed doing that. Somehow, I didn't, waste a Reviver Seed doing that boss. I don't know how, but okay then. Guess that boss fight was just super easy. Yeah? Palkia has stopped moving. What happened to him? Palkia has been enveloped by the nightmare, just as Azuro has. Okay, that's great news. A voice, where is it coming from? Who are you? What do you mean Palkia has been enveloped in a nightmare? It means that the power of darkness has spread so much further. If its growth remains unchecked, the world will become drowned in darkness. But you two, would you two enter Palkia's nightmare? What? Palkia's nightmare? Yes. entering his nightmare, you will learn why Palkia attacked you. So, what will you do? What'll we do? Should we go into the nightmare? Right now? Right now? Should I just create a restore point or something? Should I just end the episode here, have a little cliffhanger or something? I can't remember. I don't remember this decision ever being a thing in the last time I played this game. I really don't remember this game very well, do I? Okay, I don't remember a thing about this. I'm not really prepared to enter the nightmare or whatever. But do I do it anyway? I don't know. Should we go into the... I don't remember this decision being a thing. Well, you know what? Things always... saying no never gets, like, anything... Never... Okay, you know what? Listen to my little reasoning here for my decision. I'm gonna pick refuse. But that's only because every other time there's a decision, yes or no, in this game, that's because you're gonna end up saying yes anyway, no matter what. But refuse just stalls it a little. Like, there's never been any game-changing decisions here. I'm gonna end up going into the nightmare at some point anyway. But I'm gonna refuse just to see what happens, because usually there's funny dialogue when you say no to these situations. So let's pick refuse. Well, what? You won't go in? But if we don't do anything, we'll never be able to return to Treasure Town. We don't have any choice. We have to go into the nightmare. Refuse again! Oh, is it just the same dialogue over and over? Okay, I guess we have to. Fine. See, that's what I was talking about. There's never any real point to choosing no. So I guess we're gonna go in anyway. Fine, you've decided. Oh wait, right, this is the creepy voice, I have to do it. I will send you into Palkia's nightmare. I just realized, is this whole thing being, like, piloted by Hypno? Is this... No, not Hypno. Drowsy. Is this Drowsy's doing? Because, like, I thought they were the only one to have these kinds of abilities. Okay, save your adventure? I guess so. Am I ending the episode? Okay. You're awake again. Oh, Palkia. You two? What are you doing in my dreams? No, I remember. We battled. So why am I dreaming? You've been enveloped by a nightmare. No biggie. No bad news here. You've just kind of been enveloped by an infinite, like, nightmare realm of horrors. What did you say? I'm in a nightmare? This proves it. You both should not exist. Wait a second. We have to ask you something first. Why are you trying to get rid of us? You really want to ask why you're trying to get rid of us at this point? Partner there? I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure there's a point to asking that question at all here. I think it's pretty obvious why they want to destroy us. You dare pretend that you don't know? You were just... yeah, that's kind of why. They still believe that idea. If the distortion spreads, the power of darkness will grow. The world will be drowned in this nightmare of darkness. To prevent it, you must be wiped from this existence. Blah 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 blah. Stuff we've already heard before. But there must be some other way. You govern space and dimension, don't you? Can't you mend it yourself? It is true that I can bend space to my will, but for the first time ever, I'm unable to control a part of space. Worse still, the distortion of space is amplifying. It's amplifying. This is all you're doing. There is now but one way to save the world, and that is for you to be erased from this world forever. They're saying the same thing Cresselia said. That's enlightening. Or, that's definitely a happy scene, isn't it? They told us the truth after all. I still don't think so. Are you sure? What, like, where did they get this information? Like, honestly. I have a theory. I'm pretty sure, like, I'm thinking maybe Poggia only thinks this way because they were told this by Cresselia specifically. I mean, I think that just makes sense. This is all an elaborate scheme. I feel sorry for you, but this must be done to preserve peace. Please understand. Ah, here you are. I found you at last. And there they are right there. Okay. Well, that answers my question. The spreading darkness engulfs even this place. You must be eliminated as soon as possible, before we finally pass the point of no return. Yeah. After everything we did, was it all for nothing? No, not really. Something convenient and highly convenient is gonna happen here. We're gonna get whooshed away and rescued by something. Guarantee it. Are you ready for your end? Well, I mean... I don't know. Let me ponder that a little. Hold that thought. Tell us one last thing. If we disappear, will it truly be saved? Yeah, that's the question. Yes, it absolutely will. You don't, I mean, as confident as you sound, it doesn't sound like you have any proof of that. It will be saved. It's beyond a shadow of a doubt. That line is suspicious. Are you finally satisfied? Yes. No, not really. That just makes me more suspicious of you. If that will save the world. Are you sure? Well, that's highly convenient. No, it really isn't. Is this truly and absolutely the correct course of action? Wait. Blinded by fury, I attacked them earlier, but upon seeing them now, they do not seem driven by malice or wickedness. In my dreams, Cresselia, you insisted that they were bad. Aha! So Palkia has been mind-controlled as well by all this. Aha! See, that's what I was thinking. Scenarios. The puzzle is piecing itself together. Don't be fooled by appearances, Palkia. If we get rid of them now, we'll be saved. I don't think so. This is all an elaborate nightmare scheme. So, just like we did, Palkia met Cresselia in the dreams. Now they're going to vanish. Something is very wrong here. All this is based on what Cresselia claims. There is no proof of this. Don't abandon hope here. Now take this. Yes, that's exactly it. Aha! Huh? Okay, I don't remember that happening before. Okay, there's a second Cresselia. There's two of them now. That definitely helps the situation. Or maybe it really does. 'Cause the first one was Darkrai in disguise. Okay. Okay, the whole time I did know that this was Darkrai. I just didn't quite remember that it was a disguise. I really didn't. I don't remember this scene at all. What is this? Who is this? The true villain of the situation. Excellent! I was just in time. Blast you, Cresselia. I almost said blast you, Bob, to reference my first Coliseum video. I've been foiled, just as I was about to dispose of those meddlers once and for all. Please listen, you three. You have been misled all this time. By Darkrai there. Yep. That makes complete sense in every way. The Cresselia you thought you knew until now was not me. That false one was nothing more than an illusion created by Darkrai. It was merely a mockery of me. What? It was a fake, yep, indeed. Using an illusory duplicate of me to deceive others is so typical of you. How typical. But you usually never bring your actual self out of hiding. You normally operate under cover of darkness. See, I said that Shadow of a Doubt line was very suspicious, because they are the shadow Pokemon. I mean, that makes sense. That you'd personally emerge from the shadows to dispose of these two. That is so very unlike you. Maybe this isn't Darkrai either. Maybe this is another Pokemon in a disguise. You two. What, us? Correct. Pay close attention. Why should we? You know what? In response to that, I'm not gonna read any of these lines out loud. Not listening to what you're saying alone. Why did I just read that last line and no other line? Why did I read that last one? Why did I say alone? That makes no sense. You are more than welcome to try and stop me. Come to me in the Dark Crater. Dark Crater, I'm pretty sure, is the last level of this whole thing. So we're finally getting close to the end, I think. So, that's cool. And they vanished into thin air. You cannot catch me, Cresselia. Not ever. You too. I shall be waiting in the Dark Crater. This is my hiding in the shadows voice. Dark Crater. Would you like to save your adventure? Yes. And okay, we're back here apparently. How did we get back here? Is it ever explained how we got back here? I'm not quite sure. Wait a minute, they woke up. I didn't realize they woke up and already. Alright, the whole nightmare situation is sorting itself out. Maybe we don't need to do anything about it. If it's just gonna sort itself out on its own. Huh? Me? Thank you very much. Mr. Drowsy, have to thank you too. You stayed to take care of Azula this whole time. Thank you so very much. Well, shucks, it's the least I could do. Alright. What happened to Palkia? They are immersed within Spatial Rift, where he's attempting to take care of the Distortionist face. As the being that governs space itself, he's staking his pride on his success. Given that duty, I would not expect to see him manifest here again. So he's not coming back here to kidnap us to a shadow dimension. That's good. It's truly quite marvelous. Marvelous indeed. We'd heard of your power to dispel darkness, but only in rumor. But it was all true. I must say, this is completely marvelous. I understand. Yeah, that's how you pull points. Okay, so it is explained. Sure. The power of dispelling darkness and light. Yeah, that just explains everything about how we got back here. Indeed, I do have the power to dispel darkness. Lets me dispel nightmares and awaken those in deepest sleep. Stands as an opposite to my being. He has the power to enshroud those who sleep in nightmare. You two, do you recall where you met my imposter? The imposter, that is to say, the first Cresselia you met. They were always within dreams. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Actually, the pieces are getting put together even faster than they were before. The first time was in a dream. Then later on, come to think of it, they were all in nightmares. I cannot fathom how you've come here, but I find you effective. Blah blah blah, previous dialogue flashback. That time I wasn't dreaming, so I guess it never occurred to me. But I realized that was in Azula's nightmare. In other words, it was still in a dream. Yeah. Then the next time we met was in Palkia's nightmare. We never actually, saw them outside of dreams. That makes perfect sense. Darkrai has the power to create realistic illusions. What they were doing was using the illusions to make you think you were seeing me. It was an elaborate ruse to get at you, so that your whole existence could be eliminated. But that still doesn't explain why. You eliminate those two? Well, it's shocking that they wanted to get rid of you. Not really. But why would they plot something so complicated? Why go to all the trouble of using an imposter? Wouldn't it be faster to confront them directly in battle? Probably because they knew they'd lose. Honestly. I would guess that it was all out of... Yeah! Because we're too powerful. They were afraid. They wanted us to destroy ourselves. Because they didn't think they could destroy us before. And that's also why. They were afraid because we've saved the world once before. And when they prevented the collapse of Temporal Tower, who was really the one that put the ruin of it in motion? Who was it that really sought to put the planet into paralysis? It was Darkrai, okay. Okay, how, though? They intended to shroud the world in darkness. They failed to do that with the destruction of Temporal Tower. After that failure, he turned his attention to the distortion of space itself. Okay. If the distortion of space were to grow, their power to create nightmares would also grow. What they sought to do was envelop all Pokemon in a nightmare. It was all they're doing. Wow. All that. And only just now do we hear of this Pokemon's existence. Okay. It is true that your existence is causing space distortion, but the distortion you cause is extremely small. Furthermore, your distortion of space won't expand on its own. Then yes, we're allowed to be here. We're allowed to exist in this alternate timeline universe thing. It was blamed on you, however, so that you would be destroyed. It was all part of their elaborate deception. Yes, we get it. This is the 5th time we're being explained the situation. Yay! We're allowed to live. We're not causing the distortion of time and space. Beautiful. I figured so, but, yeah. If either of you went away, it would make... yeah. You think? Yeah, probably. I'd say it's about a 50-50 chance of that being the case. It makes us happy that you're here. That's reason enough to keep existing. That's gonna be the title of the video. Happy to keep existing. That's gonna be the name of the video here. How long is this gonna go on for? Because I think I've been recording for a while now. Not one of their lives is without meaning, so never think that you're not wanted ever again. Yeah. Alright. Hey, but talk about dirty and dishonest. That Darkrai's a piece of work. For causing all this trouble. They never come out in the open. He does his nefarious work from the shadows. That's also the 5th time... Jeez, Cresselia, you really are the master of repeating things you've said before. If you confront him, he will always flee. That is how they have done things forever. But they are doing something so unlike him right now. They've invited you two to confront him. Yeah. They said to come to Dark Crater, right? Yeah. Which I'm pretty sure, again, is the last level of this actual storyline. Once we get past this point in the game, there will be no more story, I'm pretty sure. Therefore, it's only random missions, side quests, and rank increasing and other random things. So therefore, that'll probably be, for the most part, the end of the series. So I guess we are kind of getting close to the end of this, finally, after so long. You believe they demanded them come to him for a reason, don't you? Do you believe that it's a trap? Yes, it's a trap, without a doubt. And you didn't say without a shadow of a doubt. It makes a ton of sense. It doesn't matter if it's a trap or not. If we don't stop them, they'll smother the whole world with darkness. We have to do something, so we're going to the Dark Crater. In the next episode, I will accompany you. I have long been aware of their scheme. I've pursued them a long time to thwart this plan, so I want to be included in all the glory of saving the world. I would like to settle this once and for all. Is Drowsy really gonna be here? Are they all coming? I don't think so. I think it is only just gonna be the 3 of us. I'm delighted by everyone's offer to help, but I'm afraid you're a little bit too weak. Or that too. They would be scared off if too many of us were to go. Yeah, I guess if we kind of all announced that we're gonna charge at them with a full army of Pokemon, I think they would probably run away at that point. This is a rare chance to corner them and stop the scheme. Please be content with just the 3 of us going. Yeah. You'd probably waste all our items anyway. We'll be sure to defeat Darkrai and come back in the next episode with this inspiring Sea of Time music. Let's go to the Dark Crater, where Darkrai awaits us. Crossfade to black. And back into light again. To the northwest of here, there is a land of volcanic terrain. The Dark Crater is located there. Please tell me when you are ready to leave. I will guide you to the Dark Crater. Okay. Well, I guess for now, that'll be about it for this video. Please like the video, if you like the video, of course. And subscribe maybe if you want to see more videos just like this one. And I will see you all on the next episode of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. Adventure on! I didn't mean to go back into the house, but okay, that works too.